Anna joins us in NYC. Anna, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. So I have $180,000 worth of student loans, and that's undergrad and grad loans together. And so they're comprised of a few different ones with different percent interest. And as of May 1st, I'm supposed to start paying them back. And I recently started working, making about 100,000 per year.
That's comforting.
And I'm not, yeah, so I'm not renting yet, but I'm also moving out of my family's house, which I've been living at since COVID. So that's going to be an expense added on as well. And I'm just very lost in how to handle these loans. I'm not sure if I should refinance or consolidate or do income-based repayment. So I was hoping to get your advice on that.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, there's only one way to get rid of debt, and that's to get rid of debt. And so I don't like
Right.
consolidation and refinance as a shortcut because it's not a shortcut. You're just moving the debt around and feeling like you did something. And so the best thing you can do
Okay.
is use the debt snowball method to attack these debts. Are you familiar with that?
A little bit.
So
I think you tackle this. I forgot if it was the smallest or the largest loans
the
first.
smallest. So here's what you're going
The
to do.
smallest. Okay.
You're going to ignore the interest rate. And I know that hurts because you're a smart woman and you look at the interest rate and it makes you want to throw up, right?
Yeah, it's about 6% right now, which is terrifying. And I was hoping to get that down to 4%, which a lot of these refinancing companies offer, but I don't know if that's the way to go.
Well, I mean, it's worth a shot if you want to look at that. Our friends at Splash Financial, they're good people, and you can check with them to see what you could do. I don't mind it when you can lower the interest rate. I just don't want you to extend the length of the loan. So sometimes what
Right.
they'll do is they'll go, "Yeah, we'll give you 4%, but now you're in debt even longer and your payment's higher." And so there's all kinds of things they can do to kind of trick you into thinking that you got a deal. So
Okay,
I would
I
check with
see.
Splash, but really at the end of the day, I still want you to do the debt snowball. I don't want you to consolidate this because what happens is it becomes one giant mountain and it's unbearable
Right.
versus feeling the progress, freeing up each payment as you pay it off. So what I would do is you can use the debt snowball calculator on our website and you can actually put in all of your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. Just ignore that. And we're going to start paying off the smallest one with a vengeance. So make minimum payments on all of the other student loans. You can afford to do that, right? Come May 1st?
Yeah, well, I don't know what the payment would be, if because there's a lot of individual loans. There's actually about like 23 to
Ugh.
be exact. Yeah,
Well, the good
they're
news is they're
all
probably
of
all
varying
fairly small,
percentages.
especially at the front end.
Yeah. There's a few really huge ones, and then there's a bunch that are about 1,000 or 1,500.
Yeah. Now, when
Um,
you move out, are you going to get a roommate?
Yeah, so I already signed a lease actually for May 1st as well. And my expense there will be about 1,500, which I'm sure sounds crazy, but it's New York, so it's kind of standard.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know even how much I could be paying off, while also, living in New York City as well. I'm not like a big spender by any means. I'm ready to just like eat rice and beans for a while
Yeah, you're going to
and just pay
continue
these
living like
off.
a broke college student because you're broke right now,
For
thanks to these
sure.
student loans. Now,
Right.
what what kind of work are you doing?
Mhm. I'm a software engineer.
Oh, awesome. Well,
Yeah, this
hopefully your
is
income will
actually my
continue to go
first,
up.
yeah, it's my first software engineering job, so I'm hoping it'll obviously only go up from here,
Is
and
it
I'll be able to
remote or is it in
contribute
the
more.
office?
It's hybrid, so it's 2 days remote, 3 days in the office.
Okay. Well, I know in the software engineer world and that tech world, you can leapfrog when it comes to income, and you move to this company and that company, and all of a sudden you could be making 300,000 in that world.
Right. That's definitely the goal.
So use that to
Yeah.
your advantage as you start this kind of new chapter with a roommate. Live like you're broke, and if you can do that, I mean, the 1,500 a month is going to eat up a good chunk of your income. But beyond that, if you can throw, 60, 70K of debt at the debt, you can be done with this thing. I want you to be done in 2 years. Anything beyond that, I'm going, this is just
2 years.
this is too long if it's going to take 5.
$180,000 in 2 years.
Well, that's $90,000 a year.
Possible?
That's $90,000 a year.
Wow.
Obviously, it's not possible with your current income and current living situation. But let's say you worked fully remote and you could move somewhere less expensive or move, across the bay or whatever that looks like for you. And you hustled and you did some side hustling with your software engineer skills. You brought in an extra $20K. These are the kind of sacrifices that you're going to have to make if you want to climb out of this hole and you don't want it to be a slog of 7 years and you're still trying to pay off these student loans and you're still trying to mess around with consolidation to fix the problem. We got to rip the Band-Aid off and look at the hard numbers, but I'm telling you, the debt snowball is your best path to do it. You're going to feel the progress, you're going to free up payments along the way, and you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Hang on, I'm going to have Kelly give you Ramsey Plus 1-year membership to help walk with you along this journey, and you call us back if we can do anything else to help you. Thanks for the call, Anna.